Advocating for the decriminalization of abortion in Namibia, the Voices for Choices and Rights Coalition argued that the costs incurred to health facilities from treating medical complications as a result of unsafe abortions constitute a significant financial burden on the government, thus calling for the current law on abortion to be repealed and replaced with new legislation that upholds human rights and enable access to safe abortion services.
We have a population of 83% that use public health facilities, already burdened by so many other health needs. It will affect social and communal development. When we're looking at the number of girls that have fallen pregnant from teenage pregnancy, and we're looking at also them having to leave school. It affects their education, the health facilities that are not close by, that is not accessible. The maintenance grant, when in the case of rape or incest, the maintenance grant also will severely affect our welfare system once again through the Ministry of Gender. All of this needing taxpayer dollar once again to correct or to find a way to correct all of these issues that this act already brings.
Other members of the coalition raised concerns on gender and racial justice, gender discrimination and baby dumping, adding that emphasis should be placed on empowering the girl child to remain in school and the prevention of teenage pregnancies.
The religious argument that you are going to be confronted with and the moral argument is the question of fetal rights. Now the fetus is not a person. And what the religious rights is going to, or the fundamentalists, I should say, will try and argue here in front of you is that the fetus has a right. And our continued restrictive abortion law puts the right of a non-human being, because remember, the fetus is not a human being. And scientists are not decided or even agreed on when life really begins. And yet we are giving precedence to fetal rights over women's rights.
Then sometimes I'm asking myself, why is it that when I am raped and I'm allowed an abortion, the voices are quiet? Isn't it? Because it is an abortion. I'm allowed an abortion because I was raped. I was allowed an abortion because there was incest. But no one asked where life starts and where life ends. No one asked that question. Yet the state allows abortion.
The committee raised a number of questions with regard to the decriminalization of abortions, such as at what point life is defined, the number of times one is allowed an abortion, and factors contributing to abortions.
I believe that the current processes that the government is having, it's having more a preventative message measures, as we are always saying that prevention is better than cure. But when you are saying that we must allow abortion, I think it will put more about strains to the government, because it's a procedure that needs doctors to go in. That is my understanding.
I think mine is the presenter was saying abortion is a right. Maybe just to quantify that statement, right to which extent, your rights starts where my rights ends in that context. And how do we define life? The other one I think was touched by my colleague. You are saying you have got 60,000 signatures. What is the significance of that number? What do we say? If you have got 60,000 and the other one has got 200,000, is it about numbers or what is it? I just want to understand. And maybe, yes, His Excellency is there. One day we have to pass laws to legalize abortion. People are dying because they have to go to dark corners. So whether it's legal or not, people are doing it. Are we saying no? Are we saying because people are doing it, we should do it? No. Oh, that is what I want to understand. The code. Whether it is legal or not, people are doing it. And because people are doing it, let's make it right, or let's legalize it, or what are we saying? I want to understand.
Further engagement on the matter will continue with various institutions such as the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Justice, the Namibian Medical Society, the Namibian Police, the Legal Assistance Center, the Office of the Ombudsman, United Nations agencies, and the Ministry of Education, from which a report will be compiled and tabled in Parliament, after which a decision will be taken.